Hello and welcome to your classical Pilates workout. I'm Emily. Thank you for joining. For this class, we will need some weights. I'm using 3-pound weights. You can do about 2 to 3 pounds. And then also we will use a Pilates ball. If you don't have one, it's okay. You really don't need it, but it just gives like a little bit extra. So that's what we'll use. And yeah, it's going to be a full body workout based on classical Pilates movements. So let's get started. We will start on our backs and we'll bring the weights with us. So coming all the way down, rest onto the mat. Bring your arms all the way up above your head and have your palms face your knees as you do little circles. So circling around. And we're just wrapping our shoulder blades. It should feel pretty good in the back. Just warming up the body here. Let's reverse with those circles. So even from here, let's start to notice our core. Keep it nice and tight as we begin our workout. Let's do one more. Stop in the center. Have the palms face each other. And then we're going to take the right arm, bring it down to the side, lift it up, switch. Left arm comes down and lift it up. So alternate arms coming down, lifting up. It's a lower and lift. Now even here, let's check in with our hips and our abs. Make sure we're staying nice and stable through our core. The hips aren't swaying. Everything's staying tight and engaged as we go down and up. And then let's do one more each side, just even out here. And as you finish your last one, bring your arms all the way up, and then we're going to have both arms come down, open, and then we bring it back up. Both arms lower, take it up. Nice job. Staying tight in that core here as well as we're going out and lifting up. A little bit of work for the biceps as well. And then we have 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up to the top. Bring your palms to face your knees again, and we're going to do alternate arms. So right arm comes up behind you, the left arm comes down, take a big stretch, and then switch. So the weights are going to give you a big added stretch here. So just really let the weights fall. Let your arms stretch out as we're going to each side. And let's do one more each side. And then bring the arms all the way up tall. Keep your palms facing your knees as you lower both elbows to the ground and then lift it back up. So we lower down low, take it all the way up high. Bring the elbows down and lift it up. Good. And from here we have 3 and 2 and 1. Lift all the way up and then bring your elbows down to the mat and then let the weights guide your palms down so you let your chest stay nice and open into a stretch. And just stay here in this goalpost stretch right here. And then let's let the arms come all the way up. Lift those arms to the ceiling. And then from here, we're going to take one weight off to the side. And we have one weight in the hand, arm is up. And let's lift the opposite leg up straight. So opposite leg, opposite arm. And then we tap both together, take it all the way down. Let's flex the foot to come up, and then we point, bring it down. Flex and lift, point and lower. Bring it up, crunch with the abs, and then down nice and long. Lift, and then we lower down. We have 3, 2, and then 1. Take it down, switch sides. Weight comes to the other hand, lift the opposite leg and arm up, and then we tap together and we lower. Flex and lift, point, lengthen, and lower long. Bring it all the way up, and then stretch it out nice and long. We're up and lower down. And then we have 3, and 2, and 1. Take it down. Now from here, we are going to take the weight, and we're going to put the weight onto our lower abs here, like right on the belly button. What this is going to do is we're going to really, really work our mind concentrating on these lower abs to keep everything really tight and lowered, so we're working the correct muscles. So from here, we're all the way down. We're going to bring the arms down by our sides and then really bring those shoulders down as we lift the right knee up to tabletop. Take it down. The left knee comes to the tabletop. Take it down. So just kind of feel what it's like to have the weight here on your stomach. It's a little different, but you really will feel if your abs are bulging up or if they're staying flat. We really want to work on that kind of intentional movement of keeping the abs down and engaged, or else when they bulge out, we start to use the lower back. Sometimes the upper body gets involved. It's just not intentional. So we want to stay really intentional with these ab movements. Let's do 2 more here. 2 and 1. Now from here, lift the right leg all the way up towards the ceiling. Point it to low and then flex and lift. Point down low, flex and lift. Keep that weight on your stomach nice and tight. Let's do 2 and 1. Lower down. Other leg points up, point it low, flex it high, all the way down, and then we lift. It's a lower and a lift high. We have 4 and 3, 2, and then 1. Take it up, lower, down. Now both legs come into a nice tabletop with your knees above your hips. Whoa, the abs want to bulge here, so just really keep everything nice and tight. Drop those shoulders, nice and relaxed upper body. Toe taps, lower one toe, tap it, other side, tap. Switch and tap. Good, so from here, let's keep our legs at a really nice 90-degree angle. Focus on that lower back, staying all the way in the mat. Don't let it come up. And then just keep everything nice and engaged here. We want to just work on precision. Let's do 1 more each side. Very nice, very nice. Keep those legs in tabletop. Now straighten out one leg, bring it in, and then the opposite leg straightens, bring it in. All the way out nice and long, bring it in. It's extension, bring it in. Now really watch our upper body here. Let's keep those shoulders flat. Let's keep that neck long. We're staying engaged in the upper body, or relaxed in our upper body, but engaged in the abs. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring those knees in, take the weight off. Take a nice little stretch for your core here. Rock back and forth. From here, let's grab our Pilates ball, place it in between the knees, and then drop your feet down onto the mat. Grab behind your thighs, tuck your chin into the chest, and then come all the way up here. Grab your weights, 1 in each hand, and this Pilates ball, we're just squeezing. It's getting a little extra. If you don't have the ball, it's okay. We're just going to keep your knees where they are. Weights are going to come together in front of your chest. We're doing a half roll back. So we just go back a bit, and then we lift up. So let's stay rounded in that core. So we're looking at the belly button, shoulders are dropped, just coming down and up. Now, I want you also to stay with this engagement the whole time. So we drop it down, and even as we're up top, we're still engaged. So don't lose the ab engagement at the top. We're staying engaged the whole time. We have 2, and then 1. Lift it up. Now take it down low, about halfway. From here, we're going to turn and twist. So we tap one elbow down, bring your gaze, and then we turn to the other side. We're tapping down and then twisting. We go one way, then the other as we twist and twist here. Really drop those shoulders and then take that gaze with you as you wring out your waist as you go side to side. And then let's do one more each side, even out. Stay here, stay about halfway. Let's bring those weights and drop them down to the side. Just have your arms, bring them into a genie-like position, staying halfway, and just turn your upper body. So we're keeping everything in a straight line of motion, but we're just turning and turning. These elbows are staying upright. Just getting a little twist with the upper body. Squeeze that ball. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Arms come to your sides, and then lower all the way down onto your back. Bring your feet down, keeping the ball between the knees. Hands come to your sides. Fingertips are going to kind of graze those heels. Let's keep that ball nice and tight. And then we're going to come up into a hip bridge. So lift it up into a hip bridge, and then bone by bone, vertebrae by vertebrae, bring it down. Bring it all the way up. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core. Now from here, really massage the back. So it's upper back, middle back, and then lower back. Good. Lift it up, and then bring it all the way down. Massage that back as you come down. We bring it all the way up again, and then lower, lower, down. Now let's lift the hips up, and from here, take it a bit faster. So we tap the hips, lift the hips, tap and lift, taking out that nice roll back. We're going a little faster here. Let's squeeze that ball a bit tighter. And then we have 3, 2. On the last one, keep the hips all the way up. Don't drop, and just squeeze that ball. Squeeze and squeeze. Squeeze the ball. Good. Just squeezing here. Lift those hips higher. Drop those shoulders even more relaxed. Neck is long. Squeeze and squeeze. Keep the tension on the glutes. We have 10, 9. Keep on going. Double time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's stay here. Squeeze that ball. Little pulses with the hips. We lift up and down a few inches. Pulse out the hips here. Pulse and pulse as we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll all the way down vertebrae by vertebrae. Awesome job. Okay, from here, we're taking that ball. We're placing it between the ankles. And let's keep that chin lifted up. We're looking at the belly button. Arms come down to our sides. Bring those legs into tabletop and start to pump the arms. Just pump a few inches down, a few inches up. Like you have a bouncy ball underneath those hands. This is the classical Pilates move, 100. Loved by some, hated by others. You make your choice. And then from here, let's extend those legs out straight. Woohoo! Full 100 here. Drop those shoulders. Look at your abs. We have an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5 as an inhale and an exhale. Now lower those legs a few inches. Lift the legs a few inches. Extra challenge here. Lower and lift. Bring it down. Bring it high. Let's do 3 and 2. Last one. Lift it up. Bring those knees down. Knees come into the chest. Drop the head. Take a stretch. Sway side to side. Excellent job. Very, very nice. Take the ball out. Set it off to the side. Extend both legs out in front of you. And then we're going to come all the way into our backs. Flex those feet. Arms are down by your side. Okay, left leg stays down on the ground, nice and controlled with a flexed foot. Raise that right leg all the way up towards the ceiling. Grab the back of your thigh or the calf and just take a stretch for a moment. Stretch out that leg. Let's take a minute to roll the ankle to the right. Roll the ankle to the left. Now, drop those hands by your sides. And then we're going to take the right leg over the midline and do single leg circles. So we're circling the leg one way. Good. Classical move here. I want you to place your hands on your hips And make sure your hips are not swaying side to side. We want to keep everything tight. We want to keep everything controlled. Let's do one more, and then we're reversing. Go the other direction. Okay. Again, tight, controlled. Leg is long, it's pointed. Knee is locked out. We have 2 and 1. Bring the leg back to center, flex the foot, and lower it down. Switch sides. Point that left leg, bring it all the way up. Take your stretch. Grab the thigh or the calf and stretch. Roll out the ankle one way, roll it out the other way. Extend that leg up to the ceiling, drop the hands down by your side. Bring the leg over the midline, cross it down, up, and around. We are circling the leg. All right. I want us to pay attention to our hips again here. Are the hips swaying, or are they staying nice and tight and controlled? This is still an ab exercise at the end of the day. So we're gonna reverse the other direction with the leg. Go down, around, and up. Down, around, and up. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex the foot, lower it down. Nice job. Bring those arms up above your head. And then from here, we're doing a big roll up. Tuck the chin into the chest. Come all the way up. Sit up nice and tall. Keep those arms here. Keep the feet flexed. From here, I want you to do a spine stretch forward. So we're reaching over, like imagine you have a big beach ball here. We're reaching over and then we're squeezing the core, looking down our belly button and reaching for those legs. Take a hamstring stretch, squeeze the core, and then stack vertebrae by vertebrae up. Drop the shoulders, relax the shoulders. Again, all the way up. Now I said we have a big beach ball here because this is still a core exercise. We're still using our core to keep our back supported. We're not sinking into the stretch. We're rather keeping it very, very controlled with our core. And then stack the spine up. One more time, reach over. And then control vertebrae by vertebrae, back up. Drop the arms down. Nice job. Come all the way forward, top of the mat. And then from here, we're gonna bring our hands around to our ankles, bring the toes together. Look down at your belly button, feet come off the mat. We're doing rolling like a ball. Again, loved and hated by some. You get to choose at the end. We're really just rolling. We're literally rolling. We're coming back up. We're taking a balance. We're rolling with our abs, not momentum. We're coming back up. We're trying to balance. Squeeze that core. Bring it down. The challenge is at the top. How much control do you have in your core? We have 2. Last one with the abs, not the momentum. And then lift it up. Good job. Extend that left leg out forward. Grab your right knee with your right hand. Bring it all the way down onto the mat. Now stay here for the transition. And start to switch for double leg stretch. Going back and back. Lift and lift. Good. I'm just going to move back a little bit. You keep on going. So we're going forward, stretching, and stretching. Single leg stretch. Bring that chin up and long as we're looking at the belly button. We're not looking up with the neck. We're staying down and tucked and controlled. We have 3, 2, and 1. Come into the little ball. And now stay here. We're doing double leg stretch. Arms and legs extend nice and long. We bring it all the way back in. Big extension. Squeeze that core. Bring it back in. And it's all the way out and back in. Remember when we had that weight on our stomach earlier? I want you to imagine like it's there again. So we're really keeping that the lower abs really, really controlled and tight here. Imagine like we have that weight there. We have 3 and 2. Last one. Bring everything in. Drop the head down for a minute. And then bring your head, look to the right to get a stretch with the neck. And then switch to the other side. Look to the left, stretch out the neck. Do it again, look to the right. And then to the left. Come back to center. Okay, let's lift your head up, looking at the belly button. Extend the right leg up to the sky. Grab onto the calf if you can, or you can go for the thigh. Let's try for the calf. Extend the left leg out strong. We're really up here. Shoulders are down, staying strong. Pump that bottom leg twice. 1 and 2, switch, 1 and 2. So we pulse the bottom leg as we stretch that top leg. We catch that leg, stretch. Big exercise for the core here. Stay relaxed in the upper body and look at the belly button as you imagine like you have that weight there like we had in the beginning. So tighten up that core. One more each side. Even everything out. And then bring your knees in towards your chest. Drop the head down. Let your knees come down, your feet come down, and sway your knees over to the right. Sway your knees over to the left. Really good stretch for the lower back. Here, just bringing the legs to the right and then back over to the left. And then come back into center. Okay. So let's stay here, back into that bridge position like we were in before. Remember, fingertips graze those heels. We really stay relaxed and those shoulders press down. And then let's lift all the way up into the bridge. Now stay here. We're doing some single leg bridges. So really sink into that left heel as you lift your right leg up, where you hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, switch sides, lift in 3, 2, 1. We drop and switch. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down and switch. It's up. 3, 2, and 1. Down. Lift it up right side. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Lift those hips higher. 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Hips stay high. I want us to do some marching. So we're doing it faster this time. We're just switching side to side as those knees come up. Bring all the way into those heels and lift those hips really high as we squeeze the core. Here, let's alternate switch. And switch. It's lift and lift. And we have 4 and 3, 2, and 1. And then we lower all the way down. Take a quick hip stretch. Bring those knees into the chest and just stretch out here. Excellent job. Okay, from here, bring those hands down by your sides, and then we lift the legs all the way up. Cross your right ankle over your left, knees are slightly bent. And then from here, we're gonna lift all the way up, lift the hips up, and then we take it down. Lift it up, lower down. Really challenging move for the abs here. As we come down, and then we lift. Okay, bring it down, switch the cross of your ankles, do it again. Now, the challenge here also is to keep those shoulders really nice and steady and low. Make sure the shoulders don't come up. Getting the hips as high as we can. Let's do one more. Drop it down here. Bring those knees into the chest. And then take a moment to look to the right. And then look to the left. Come back into center. We're going to finish off this ab series with 2 more moves. So lift all the way up, bring your hands behind your head, and then we're going to do crisscross. So opposite leg, opposite knee comes to opposite elbow, other leg's extended, as we turn and twist. Great move for the core here, as we're keeping everything really tight and controlled, and we're taking our gaze with us as we twist and twist, twist and twist. I want to really exaggerate it to make every single rep count and make it intentional as we're twisting. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here, keep the head up, and legs come up, Pilates V, heels together, toes apart. Drop the legs a few inches, and then we lift up. Down a few inches, lift it up. Keep that lower back down onto the mat. Really imagine like we have those weights there. So we're using those lower abs, keeping those knees straight. Keep on going. We have 5 more here. Coming down with control, lifting up. We have 4, 3, 2, and then 1 more. Lift it up, and then bring those knees into the chest, and drop the head down. Nice job. Bring those feet down, sway your knees over to the right, and then take your knees over to the left. And then come right back to center. Okay, from here, we're going to grab our ball, Bring it underneath your the pelvis. So it's going to come kind of at the lower back area here. Bring your hands down by your sides, and then your legs come into a tabletop. Okay, so big balance on the ball here. Make sure it's in a good steady position. You should feel no pain. And then your hands are going to come a little bit wider to help you with stability. If you don't have a ball, don't worry. You can either bring those weights on your lower abs like we had before as well, and you can just do these same moves. So we're just going to extend one leg out straight, bring it in, and then we switch. So you'll notice with the ball, if you have it, it's working different parts of your core. You might feel it a little bit more intensely here, which is good. Getting that leg nice and low and keeping those toes pointed. One more each side. And then legs come together. Frog legs. Heels are together. Toes are apart. Feet are flexed. Bring the legs out and then draw it in. Press it out and in. And again, going as low as you can go while staying in control of your technique. That's the most important part of Pilates, that we're staying in control of our technique. We're feeling long, we're feeling graceful. We're staying with the breath. We're not killing our bodies. We're trying to stay in alignment with our bodies doing Pilates. That's the best part about it. We have 3 and 2 and 1. Knees come in. Back to tabletop. Bicycle. Imagine like you have a big bicycle and you're pedaling forward. I want the leg to come nice and high and then come really low. Really exaggerate it so you really feel it in that core. Now reverse. Go the other direction with the pedals. Really low and then high with that leg. Feel it in that core. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring your knees together, stretch it out. Now if you're able to, I want you to lift your legs all the way up, flex your feet, and then let the legs come out for a stretch here. That's just going to feel good in the inner thighs. Then point the toes, come back in. Flex the feet, stretch all the way out. Point the toes, come in. One more like that for a big stretch with the legs. Point, and then bring it in. Good. Drop the knees down, take the ball out to the side. And then from here, extend your legs all the way out straight, flex the feet, bring the arms behind your head. We're going to do a couple full roll-ups here. So we just tuck the chin into the chest, and then we come all the way up with the core. Big beach ball again, and reach for the toes, pulse it 2 times. 2 and 1, and then lower down, drop those shoulders, take it down. Pretty challenging move here. If you want to modify, you can bend your knees and then grab onto your thighs to help you come up. But we're just coming all the way down with control. Last one. Just one more. Squeeze that core, lift it up. Come all the way up. Pulse it. 3, 2, and 1. Drop your arms down. Bring your feet into a butterfly stretch, and then just reach all the way forward and stretch. Good. From here, come onto all fours. So just cross your feet, and then move onto all fours here. Okay, coming into the center of our mat. So we're going to do a little bit of a centering exercise. So let's take an inhale, and as we inhale, I want you to really squeeze the core and inhale the core really tight. So inhale, and then as you exhale, drop your abs, let the abs like relax, pooch down, just like relax your core. Inhale, everything comes in tight. Exhale, extend and release the abs. Okay, now inhale, keep the core really tight. Abs are squeezed. Everything's really, really tight. That core is engaged. And then lift your left arm up. Bring the arm down. Switch sides. Right arm comes up. And then we lower it down. Good. So we're squeezing that core, keeping it really, really tight. And you're going to feel those abs really move and engage as you lift your arm up. And we keep those hips nice and steady. One more each side. And then drop it down. Keep those abs really stable still. Extend the right leg out behind you, the left arm in front of you for bird dog. Knee and elbow crunch in, and then extends out long. It comes in, and then we're long. Good. Then inhale in as we crunch the core. Exhale out. And we have 2. And 1. Leave it all the way out, and then tap the arm and leg to the ground. Lift it up. We have 4. 3, 2, and 1. Lift it high, bring it down, switch sides. Arm and leg extend out, then we crunch it in, take it out long. Everything comes in, inhale, exhale out. Crunch it in, and then we extend out. We have 3, 2, and 1. Extend the arm and leg out, and then drop both, tap, lift it up high. Tap it down to the ground, lift it up. It's a lower and lift, down and up. One more. And then everything comes in. And then let's take a quick cat-cow. So look up to the ceiling, drop the abs, and then arch the back. Look up, look at the belly button. One more time, bring it up. And then drop it down. Come back to center, and then from here we're going to do thread the needle. So bring your toes together, knees come out a little wider apart, and then we're going to lift the right arm up, take a stretch. Thread it down through your knee and your arm as you bring it low, and then take it up nice and high. Super good stretch here. So just let yourself sink into the stretch as you lift it up, take it down. Now in this last one, lift it up, and then lower the arm down. Keep it there as you relax onto your cheek, and then the other arm comes out forward. And we're here for a moment. Take an inhale and an exhale. And then come up onto all fours. And we are switching sides. So lift all the way up, and then we lower it down. Lift it up tall, and then all the way down. All the way up, lift, and then lower. Last one, big stretch up, and then down. Resting here, other arm comes forward, stretch. And then come on to all fours again. Good job. Okay, let's adjust ourselves onto our all fours. And then let's come up onto a downward facing dog. So lift all the way up, and then pedal out the feet here. In Pilates, and downward facing dog's a little bit more yoga. In Pilates, this is actually elephant, because in Pilates, we don't really use our core. So you still want to keep the core steady, and we're keeping engagement in those wrists and the shoulders. Kind of like imagine like we have that big beach ball like we had before. So keep a bit of a focus on the abs and just tread the feet. So we're just dropping one heel then the other one to get a stretch. And then let's lift both heels up, drop them both to take a stretch. Lift them up, down for the stretch. It's all the way up and then lower. One more time up and then down. Now from here, bring your shoulders over your wrists for a plank. We're holding it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Drop those shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop the knees. Take a quick child's pose. Knees come out to the side, and then stretch. Press yourself up and come down to all fours. Bring your knees together, your gaze is above as over your fingertips, and then we're lifting the right leg up and tapping it down. So leg comes to hip height, and then we tap the toes down. It's up with the glutes and then lower. We lift high and then down. Up and squeeze, take it low. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up and pulse it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that leg down. Switch to the other side. We lift it up, take it down. Up to hip height, and then tap down to the ground. Keep it up and low. Nice job. Drop those shoulders down. Stay engaged in that core. We have 3, 2, last one, up and pulse it here for 10, 9, 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Drop the leg down. Okay, now sit up, and then we're going to keep on moving through a sideline series. So grab one weight, and then we're coming down onto our right side first. Lowering all the way down. Let's keep our head in our hand, and the knees are coming a bit in front of us. Knees are bent at a 90-degree angle. Grab that weight. We're just going to start by doing a clamshell with the weight. So we lift both arm and knee up, take it down. Let's connect that arm to our hip as we lift up and down to really squeeze that bicep. Get the leg nice and high. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Okay, now we're going to do a 4-part extension. We lift up, extend everything out, bring it down and together. So it's a 1, 2, 3, and a 4. It's up, extend, lower, and together. We have 3, and then 2, and last one. Good. Bring it down. Now extend the legs out. Bring the arm out behind you. So we want to keep everything long. Bring the weight with you. It's going to kind of anchor our hands. And then let's bring our top hand in front of us. You can keep that weight if you'd like in that other hand. And then legs come a bit out in front of you, so they're at an angle. And then we're going to anchor that bottom foot down. Keep it nice and flex in the foot. Lift the top leg up to hip height. Flex that foot as we kick it forward. Pulse it twice. Pulse, pulse, and then point the foot. Take it back. Take a stretch. So it's all the way forward. Kick, kick, point, and then stretch back. All the way forward. Kick, kick, point, stretch it back. Good. We have 2 more here. So keep it nice and hip height. Using the glute, squeezing the core. Pay attention to the bottom foot. Keep the hips stacked and the core engaged. Now bring the leg back, and then from here, flex the leg up. Take it all the way down. I'm going to drop that weight in my hand. Flex it up, point it down. That was kind of an experiment, keeping the weight in the hand. I don't think I liked it. I don't know. All right, we're up, and then we point it down. Let's do 2, and then 1. Drop the leg down, keep it at hip height, and then circle the leg forward. Circle and circle. Keep the circle about the width of your bottom foot here. Keep it moving. We want to keep a burn in that top glute. So keep those hips stacked. Don't drop the leg. Switch sides. Well, just reverse directions as we go the other way. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Okay, now we're inverting the foot, so the feet are pointing down, and we're tapping the floor with the big toe. Tap and tap. This is called hot potato, literally, named by Joseph Pilates himself, I think. And we're just tapping back and forth, and this will actually build a pretty good burn in the glute. So keep it going as we go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then drop the foot down. Good job. Take it all the way up. And then we're going to bring the feet into a stretch. So we're crossing the knees over. Big stretch for the hips here. As you try to get the knees kind of stacked in a line and then reach all the way forward. Take a breath in. Relax the hips. And let's sit up tall. Come onto that top foot, and I'm taking a big twist. So just look over your shoulder and twist. Such a good stretch. And then bring it back to center. Okay, we're transitioning to the other side, but we're gonna do it a fun way. So bring your hands behind you, and then kick your legs up, boop, and then come down to the other side. Told you it was fun. Grab your weight, and then come all the way down. Bend your knees, starting with those clamshells with the weight. It's up and down. Lift and lower, up and down. Squeeze that bicep and get really high with that knee. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down 4 part. We lift and then we extend, bring it down and together. It's a 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Lift it up, extend, 3 and 4. 2 more. Last one. Good. Now set that weight down to the side this time, unless you want in your top hand. Come down all the way to the bicep. Extend the legs out a bit in front of us. Flex that bottom foot. Raise the top leg up. Flex the foot. Keep it at hip height. We pulse it forward twice. We point and kick back. All the way forward. And then point and kick back. Good. Keep that core really, really stable here. And then we have 2 more. 2. And then 1. And stabilize it here. Now we flex the foot, lift it up, point and extend nice and long down. Good. So lift it up. On that way down, really get nice and long. So we're going to feel it on the way down as well. Because we lift it up with control with the abs and the glute, and then we take it down nice and long, feel it in the leg. It's up and then lower down. We have 3 and 2. Last one. Keep the leg hip height for the transition as we do hip circle, or yes, little circles forward. Forward and forward. Build that burn in the glute. We have 3, 2, 1. Reverse other direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hip height, reverse, invert that foot down. Tap the big toe to one side and the other of your leg. We tap and tap, down and down. Keep on going, build that burn. This is the hot potato one. Keep it going. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And sit all the way up. And then stretch again, bringing the top leg over. And then both knees stay stacked as much as you can. And then reach your arms forward, take a big stretch. Relax those hips. This is such a good stretch. And then take it up. Bring that top foot down. Take that twist. Bring it over and twist the core. Nice. Take it back to center. And then from here, we're going to come onto our forearms. Under our hands. We're doing a plank. Sorry, I couldn't find my words. So we're planking here. And then we're going to walk our hands back 3 times. So we go 1, 2, 3, forward fold. And then extend the arms all the way up above the head. Tuck the chin to the chest, bring it down low. Walk the hands out for 3 times. 3, 2, 1. in the plank, push-ups here. We bring it down a few inches, then we lift a few inches. Feel free to come down into the knees. Let's do last one. Bring it all the way up, and then walk it back for 3, 2, and 1. Stretch, and then lift the arms all the way up. Again, tuck the chin, lower down, reach to the feet, and then walk it out for 3, 2, 1. All the way out, few inches down, few inches up, 3 push-ups. And then walk it back for 3, 2, 1. Extend, lift the arms all the way up. And then again, bring it down. And we have 3 more push-ups at your own pace and on your knees or your arms, however it feels good to you. 3, 2, and 1. Take it up. Drop down to a child's pose. Good job. Push-ups are so good for the posture. I don't even care. I think everyone should be doing them. And I think on the knees is super good. Feet, super good. It's just good to get that work in the upper body, especially for women. So awesome job. Now let's come up and then come back onto our backs. We're actually at the end of class, so we're just going to do some stretches just to relax the body. Let's bring that right knee into the chest. This is this nice psoas stretch. Bring it into the chest. If you have a ball, you can actually lift your hips up like how we had it before and take an even deeper stretch. That's going to get even deeper into that hip. Remember, you should feel no pain here. You're kind of more in our tailbone. And let's extend that leg up to the ceiling. Grab onto the calf or the thigh. Bend the knee in. Switch sides. Other leg comes in for that psoas stretch. Take it into the chest. Extend it up straight. Bend the knee in. Take the ball out. And then do a butterfly stretch. So both feet come together, knees come apart, hands come down to your sides. Take a minute here, just with yourself. Let's intentionally relax your shoulders, relax your hips, relax your jaw. We will end this class feeling more open, more relaxed, and more aligned. Let's slowly bring the feet out straight. Arms come behind us. And then, however you can go, we're going to sit up. We'll sit all the way up to end class. Sitting down, crisscross the feet, roll the shoulder blades down the back. Let's end this class with a nice tall posture. And thank you all so much for joining me for this classical Pilates workout. Hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you so much for watching.